Hi everyone, thanks for joining me. We're going to do a video here. Appreciate it before we get started if you could hit that subscribe button. It really helps me with my message, spreading the word about Essential Tremor. And let's talk about the video. So this person, she's another girl with Essential Tremor. She's been doing videos a lot longer than I have, about 4 years. And a little while ago, I did a video about what heat can do to folks that have essential tremor. She is doing one about what happens with cold and essential tremor. She's in Australia, so their seasons are opposite ours. I can only do heat right now because it's summer, but let's watch her and what happens with the tremors in cold.
Hi guys. One of the hardest things for me with my ET is winter. It is winter here in Australia and it is cold. I mean, even in autumn and spring, I still feel, and in summer, I would still feel a cold breeze. But winter, I hibernate for the month of winter, I really do. Now in this room, it's warm, but outside today, here in my hometown, it's 11 degrees Celsius, and that's going to be the maximum for today, which is about 50 degrees Fahrenheit. So what I'm going to do is take you outside and show you the differences between my tremors now to when I get cold. For non-ETers, when you go out in the winter, you might start to shiver, but we're already shaking like this first. So when the cold hits me, you will see I can hardly breathe. My whole body is an absolute mess. So let me take you outside. It's going to be a rough ride, guys, because I'm going to have to carry this tripod. So please bear with me for a minute. We're just going to go outside my office door.
So while she's moving this, I'll just jump in here real quick and say this does happen to me as well. You can see that her tremors are a little more advanced than what mine are at this point, but you will definitely be able to see a difference with her now that she's back outside on her porch.
So let me put you down. Oh, it's freezing. So with ET, as soon as the cold hits me, that will then send my internal tremors off, which then sets my external tremors off. And as you can hear now, my voice is going, my whole body is going now, just for 30 seconds outside in this cold. So when people see us outside in the winter, this is when we get a lot more stares. So for the whole of winter, I basically hibernate.
I'll jump in here real quick in case you can't hear her because I know her voice starts to get much more quiet whenever she's out there. It gets harder for her to talk. She hasn't been out there but a minute maybe so far, and the tremors just increase in intensity almost right away. She said, for reference, for those of you in the US, again, right around 50 degrees Fahrenheit.
This is hard for me. I can hardly talk. My tremor is coming out at the moment without me putting my head up or down because of how cold the cold affects my tremors. So this is another part of it that people don't understand is why I hibernate away through the month of winter. Even my brother that lives in the cottage on our land, he said, I don't see you much, Nick. And I said, no, you'll see me in spring maybe, when the weather starts getting warmer.
Yeah, so we'll stop here and just say that extreme temperatures, whether it be hot or cold, can be very difficult for those with ET. Hopefully this sheds a little bit of light on what that looks like. If you want to follow, her name's Nicole, and she goes by Shaky Nan. She's on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, and the link to her video will be down below. Like, follow, subscribe, and above all, please share to spread the word about essential tremor.